If you have ever spent hours hunched over a plastic model or a tiny craft project trying to sand down a stubborn seam line by hand, you know exactly how frustrating that can be. This little pen-style sander from Bucasso is basically designed to end that misery. It is surprisingly slim, feeling more like a thick marker than a power tool, which is a huge win when you are trying to get into those awkward, tight corners where a standard block sander just won't fit. The vibration is quite fine, so it doesn't feel like it is going to jump out of your hand or ruin your work, which is a relief. What really makes this thing stand out is the speed control. You can dial it anywhere from a gentle 1,000 up to 8,000 rotations per minute. Having that kind of range is actually pretty smart because you can go slow for delicate plastic work or crank it up when you need to clear away a bit more material. It comes with a whole kit of 6 different sanding heads and a stack of adhesive-backed sandpaper in various grits, so you are pretty much set right out of the box. The inclusion of an LED light right at the tip is one of those features that sounds like a gimmick until you are actually working in a dim corner of your desk and realize you can finally see exactly what you are doing. Now, the battery life is rated for about 2 hours of continuous use, which is decent for a tool this size, but it is worth keeping in mind that you will need to remember to plug it in via USB before a long session. It is not going to replace a heavy-duty belt sander, obviously, and the motor does have its limits if you press down too hard, but for fine detail work, it is a massive time saver. One small gripe is that the sandpaper sheets are quite specific to the heads, so you will eventually need to track down replacements, which might be a bit of a chore compared to just cutting your own strips. Still, for anyone who spends their weekends building kits or doing intricate hobby work, this thing is a genuinely handy little companion that makes the tedious parts of finishing a project feel a whole lot less like a chore. It is simple, it is quiet, and it does exactly what it claims to do without any unnecessary fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.